Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who watch this video. Today, we're talking about Gandahar. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a 1987 movie, but I'm going to call this the original Avatar. The reason I was kind of laughing right now and chuckling is that I have it kind of playing in the background, and my wife hasn't seen this movie before. And there's a little bit of topless stuff going on in this show, so it does have some nudity. It's not sexual nudity in this movie, though. It's just like if you saw a lost tribe and the lost tribe in Amazon or something like that, you know, that where you got modern stuff. It's kind of how this movie is. But like I said, I'm going to call this Avatar, basically because you got blue people, and it's similar to Avatar, the storyline anyways. You got this guy in a somewhat advanced society. He meets a woman who's from a hunter-gathering society, and, you know, they kind of help each other out, fight against these robots that are supposedly from the future. They come in here. There's a short movie. It's only like an hour and 19 minutes long. However, it was a very long hour and 19 minutes. I did enjoy the first 20 minutes where there was a lot of action, when you get to know this universe, this world. I thought that was very interesting. I thought some of the animation and the background scenery, that they did a very well job on that. It really captures it. And it has a very good soundtrack. The music they play is very captivating. That is very well done. But it's just a very boring movie after 20 minutes. It's like the voice actors. And you got some famous people in this, like Glenn Close is one of the voice actors. And I believe Christopher Plummer. I don't have my notes in front of me, but I'm going by top of my head. I think he's one of the other voice actors. But they're not showing any emotion when they speak. It's just very monotone, lifeless. And I can understand the robots talking like that because they're robots, but these are like actual living life forms. They should have some more emotion in what they show. There's a lot of mumbling in this movie as well. So it's kind of like silent. You might as well have made a silent movie of this because you can't really understand anybody. And but the only thing that really goes from this is the animation and the music. However, I would have to say, like, the motion when these people are walking, it's kind of floaty-like. It's the best way I can describe it. It's like they're floating. I don't know if this is meant to be, or is this the best that they can do. If there's planet's supposed to be something like the moon, you know, where you can kind of float as you walk and stuff. It's just how, to me, this movement is in this cartoon, I'm going to call it, or animation. I did like the creatures designs, you know, and stuff like that in this. I thought that was very creative. And overall, the plot is kind of like about civilization and technology, and man maybe going too far beyond their means and experimenting with things that they shouldn't be experimenting with. In this somewhat advanced culture, even though I don't think they have electricity or anything like that. It's all magic, but they're trying to create like better beings, and they got a bunch of rejects. They got people with like 6 arms or like heads on their belly buttons, and weird creations like that because their experiments have gone wrong. And then one of their experiments ends up being a little bit too powerful, and it creates these robots just trying to destroy this civilization. But it's kind of from the future, and they go back into the past. So you get a little bit of time traveling going on in this movie. That stuff I kind of found interesting about it. But like I said, like the first 20 minutes, I was really engrossed in it, I guess you could say. But after a while, it was that last hour felt like 2 or 3 hours, very long, boring. Like I said, because I think it's mostly because of the voice acting is horrible. Back in the 80s, you know, you didn't really get movie stars doing the voice acting. You actually had like professional voice actors doing animations. It wasn't until really after Aladdin, when Robin Williams did the genie, where you started getting more and more known actors doing your voice acting. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the problem. But, you know, Glenn Close, you know, she's a very talented actress, and so is Christopher Plummer. I believe he's in it, man. But, you know, you do got some names in here. I think Jennifer Grey might be one of them, too, that are actually good actors, but they're voice acting either by the direction of the director. Maybe that's how you wanted them to do the voices. But it's really bad. very monotone, very soft, and it'll put you to sleep. So if you'll go to sleep, I would recommend this movie. Otherwise, I would stay away from this. It's better cartoons and animations from the 80s. You got All Dogs in Heaven came out around this time. The Land Before Time, great animations. But yeah, this one, and this is for, like I said, it's probably more for adults because you do got some topless scenes in this one. But there's no, like I said, there's no sexualization of the nudity whatsoever. So check this one out. It's on Amazon Prime if you want to go to sleep. Be a good show to put on if you're having a hard time to sleep. And have a great day. Bye.